Allow yourself to make mistakes. Yes, today's title of the video is going to be Let's Take a Step Ahead. And the reason why I'm going to put this as a title is because I wanted to make a video, may it be a smooth edited video or a raw one like this one. I wanted to make it since many days, but however, I was not making it. Maybe because I was too lazy, not that ready enough to just open the camera, then do the settlement for the lights and all and everything. So maybe because of this reason I was not making the video which I always wanted to. I just wanted to make a video. I do have many ideas also for the making of video, but apparently I'm not working upon those ideas or making anything. But I always wanted to. I like always, in the sense that from the past few days I want to make something, maybe a raw video, maybe a well planned video or something, just something. But today I finally took the step. I want to talk few things today in this video. So first thing first, as I said, that allow yourself to make mistakes. Like, if I'm recording this video and I make some sort of mistake in this video, and I'm knowing that I have to post this. So knowing the fact that I have to post this and there will be some audience who are going to watch it and they can point out my mistake from that, so I will be more conscious about what the other person who is seeing my video will think of me and what mistakes I can prevent making. Because I know that I am conscious about that view of the viewer. I am thinking of the best possible way to just allow myself to be kind of perfect at what I am delivering, at what I am saying, and I'll try my best to not make mistakes, because I will be kind of conscious about what people are going to think, and will be wanting people to understand what I'm saying at the best possible way. And that is the reason why I will try not to make mistakes, and that is where I'm going to make the most mistakes. I'll tell you this. Before me making this video, I was just scrolling my shorts or Insta reels or something, and then I saw an influencer. I'm not going to name anybody. So I saw them, and they were they were delivering something on the stage in front of different people, and I'm also not going to mention the event or anything. Okay, so I'm just going to briefly say it. So they were delivering something in front of the crowd, and despite of them being a very pronounced person, a very kind of equivalent to a perfect person, they were making silly mistakes. They were fumbling while delivering things, even though they were kind of perfect. Because when people are already on to delivering speeches, influence, they are the ones who influence people, then people assume them as to be idols, and they some or another way have high expectations from those people, that okay, now this person is going to deliver something, there might be something perfect in this speech and something. So not only the audience, even the person who is delivering the speech or any performance which they are performing on the stage in front of the people, so at the back of their mind this thought is there that okay, I have the eyes of the audience, and now the audience is expecting me to do something so and so in a very smooth way, in a very systematic way, in a perfect way. So I need to be perfect at that place, and that is where they become more conscious. And even though they might have practiced very well, they are going to make silly mistakes. They are going to be a little conscious about things, and they're also going to be anxious at that point. no matter whether they are experienced or not, no matter whether they are perfect or not. I believe there's nothing so called perfect which exists, but yes, they are going to be a little more conscious since they know that the audience is expecting so much from them. So how can we resolve this thing? Because this happens to everybody. I believe that when people say to okay, when people who are not so much onto this performance or a thing, they're not performing that much over the stage, and they're not dealing with people in their day-to-day lives, and they see people who are onto these things, they're always like, oh, you have done this thing many of the times, why are you anxious, why are you so stressful and anything. Or they may or may not be stressed or anxious, but yeah, this expectation of high performance can sometimes lead the author, not the author, but the person, to face the to face the consequences where the performance degrades. So this happens no matter whether they are experienced or not, no matter how perfect they are. So how can you prevent this? Is by letting yourself make mistakes. You need to know that you are not the perfect one. You are still improving, chasing excellence, which leads to perfection. I guess perfection never exists because it can always be better and better. So, giving yourself space to make mistakes is okay, because at that time, making mistakes is okay. You just need to know how to handle it. How to handle it smartly, because when you make mistakes and you handle it nicely, your confidence is still there. You are to the point. But when you make mistakes and you are still conscious about what people will think and how will I complete this delivering and performance of mine, then you will be more anxious. You will fear more, and your performance will degrade even more. So give yourself the space to make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Doesn't matter whether you are a professional or not. Okay, I believe that these stage shows and performances, I'm not defending anything, but I'm just speaking what I feel. I'm just speaking what I've experienced myself. That when I try my best, when I perform and prepare at my level best, and I'm not so much worried about the results and the way the performance is going to be. I guess I definitely make a mind map of my performance, but when I'm not so conscious about how my performance is going to be, I am just trusting my preparation, and on the basis of that I'm going and performing by all my heart. The performance turns out to be the best. I am able to bring the best out of me, but the moment I start expecting myself to do things in a specific manner, then it bounds me, and even I do make mistakes. And this is something which is something serious. We always assume a person to be so perfect, and we always assume people so experienced to be so perfect at what they are delivering, that we tend to ignore the state of their mind, what's going on in their head, because after all, it's a skill, and it's also a skill which improves with continuous practice. And the moment you leave the practice, the moment there's something going on in your head which triggers you out, it is all going to affect your performance. Second thing which I wanted to say is to take a step ahead, which will be the caption title or whatever so we say of this video. Take a step ahead, because if you are thinking to do something and you're not able to do it, it might be because of the laziness, it might be because you might be thinking that, oh, this is a very big task to be accomplished. So take one step ahead, at least start the video. If you don't know what to say, if you don't know that, if you don't want to, for example, if I'm taking my example, if I don't know what I'm going to say in the video, if I'm afraid, if I fear that what if I make mistakes and I have to take a retake, and I have to put so much of my efforts again making that video. And if I am lazy and not ready enough to make all the settlements and the light and every setting to make a video, then what I can do is simply grab my camera and then start it and start speaking without light settlements and without any script. So that can be the best thing which I can do, because at that particular time I am actually taking actions. May it be not so perfect, but at least there is something which is better than nothing. Right, this was the second thing which I wanted to speak. The third thing is that when I was scrolling, okay, you might be thinking that I scroll a lot. Sometimes I do scroll a lot. So when I was scrolling, I got this video where it was written that there are going to be some people who are going to see you from a distance but will never clap for you or appreciate you. They're going to learn from you, they're going to adore you, admire you, but they're never going to come to you and appreciate or clap for you. So it's like, it's okay, let it be. I've seen many people, many friends of mine, and not to brag anything, because this is not something to be so proud of and something. I'm just sharing one thing, that since the beginning, since when I joined social media and everything, so since the beginning I was never so conscious about what people are going to like. Yeah, sometimes it affects me, but most of the times what people are going to say, who is going to like my story, who is not going to like my story, who is going to DM me, who is not going to DM, I was never conscious about these things. I honestly joined Instagram, social media, to post myself, to post my work, I use it as a self-reflection. Since the beginnings, I was never conscious and never so worried about what people are going to say, how people are going to react to it. I was never so attached to the comments and to the statements of people, what people are going to think of my content, because I know that I'm not intentionally hurting anybody's sentiments. Until that point, I'm okay with whatever I'm doing. My parents are supporting me, they are okay with whatever I'm doing, so I have the back of them and nobody can stop me. So that is why, that is the major reason I believe that I am not conscious about what people are going to comment, what people are going to think, and who is going to support me, who is not going to support me. I believe that you should do the same. Try to, like, this is something which helps me a lot. This is something which saves my mental energy a lot. I do really think a lot, and I do really think, and it really does matter to me a lot, that what my closed ones are saying to me, how they are feeling, what impact am I putting over their lives, and what they are suggesting to me. It really matters and affects me a lot. But what a stranger is going to say me, how they're going to react to my videos, I don't care, because I don't know you, you don't know me, that's all. So that is sad, that sometimes strangers are going to come to you and compliment you, and sometimes even the ones whom you know are not going to comment anything. They're just going to see. They're also not going to distance themselves from you, but they're also going to come. They're going to see everything. They're going to repeat your stories and your videos and your reels. They're going to forward it. They're going to talk in the back. May it be a good talk or a bad talk. Then they're going to come to you and then say that, yeah, you did nice, I'm so very proud of you and everything. So it's okay. It's okay. Because you have a brain of your own, and you have a heart of your own, and you are capable enough. You are enough for yourself, and you are capable enough of still going on, moving ahead. These were the basic 3 things which I wanted to say. If I recall, it's that take a step ahead. Secondly, it's okay, give yourself the space to make mistakes. And third is, it's okay for people to not justify you, to not compliment you, to go against you. It's okay, keep going. These are the three basic things which I wanted to talk about. 1 minute. Now, let's come to one more one more topic I have. That why am I not making Insta videos? Actually, I'm subconsciously waiting for my new phone and equipment so that I can make a new video. But this is the foolish thing, because it's your talent and your efforts which you put in your videos which matters more than the equipment which you have. Because I am postponing it, and I do eagerly want to make a video, but I'm not making the video because I have the motivation, see, but I'm not doing it because I'm subconsciously waiting for that equipment. And yeah, I'm a little more invested in some other areas, but I feel it's okay. I was never so much, again I'll use this word, is conscious about when I'll be getting okay, where was I? So I was not so much conscious about when will I be getting this much of followers and this much of views and this that. I did everything as a self-expression, and I am thankful for things which happened. I also expect, and I do expect it now as well. I have set some targets, but I do also believe that it's okay. It's okay to let things be at their own pace, and let's not rush over things. I do believe. So, yeah, it's okay. Likewise. Also, I have different accounts over Insta, amongst which I use 2 of my accounts mainly, but amongst those 2 also, I use one only. I mean, what am I saying? So I don't usually check a lot of messages because I always used Instagram as my self-expression platform. I don't usually chat to a lot many people over Instagram. I talk over official basis with creators, or maybe people when they suggest me some content ideas or something, or maybe to watch reels. Yeah, I do time waste over Instagram personally. I don't do that much of talk over Instagram, so I am a little lazy while checking messages of Instagram. So forgive me for that. And on this note, I am going to end this video. It's already been 18 minutes, and I feel better sharing my views with you all. And I feel better after making this video, which I always wanted to, which I wanted to make from since the past 2 days. So now I'm going to study because I have my to-do list ready. And I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did watch this video till the end, do let me know in the comment section below. And also, one bestest advice I'm going to tell you from my side today is that give yourself space to make mistakes, because you are not perfect, and you should not be so conscious about being perfect, because you are perfect imperfectly, and people will love you for who you are, not for how perfect you are. They will admire you for how you make them feel, not how perfect you are. You are you, not how perfect you are. And perfect is something like that doesn't exist. Perfect thing doesn't exist. And if it does, I don't like it, because I like imperfections. So give yourself space to make mistakes, because you're human. Everybody is human. And forgive people for not performing it at the peak over the stage, even if they are very experienced. Even I have seen so many good speakers, sometimes because of their state of mind or because of their lack of preparation, any cause, you don't know. See, till the point you don't try it yourself, you will not know that what it takes to deliver over the stage, because it is a skill, but you need to put constant effort over that. And it is also something which comes with emotional intelligence, handling skills, self-handling skills, people skill. Public speaking, it requires people skill as well. So it's something which requires many things, but it's a beautiful thing, beautiful process. So on that note, I would like to end this video, and keep up.